He loved my mother and my siblings and I so fiercely and so big and so loud that it would change all of our lives forever.
Although Antonio Banderas' marriage to Dakota Johnson's mother ended years ago, he is an incredible father figure to Dakota. A well-adjusted blended family has an infinitely wholesome quality to it. That's what we're going to figure out in this video on how Antonio Banderas changed his stepdaughter, Dakota Johnson's, life. You will surely not expect how deep the relationship between the two is. Stay tuned as we tell you the reasons for their attachments, which will surely pique your interest. But before that, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell button to be notified whenever we publish a new video. If you've ever wondered if a genuinely unbreakable bond could be possible between a stepfather and stepdaughter, Antonio Banderas and Dakota Johnson proved it. Loving father and daughter relationship. When Banderas won a Hollywood Actor Award for his new film Pain and Glory, Johnson stepped forward to congratulate the actor on becoming a stepfather after marrying Melanie Griffith. They were married when Johnson was just 6 years old.
And it is my honor to give you the Hollywood Film Award for Best Actor.
Around this time, Johnson, thanks to his stepfather, she calls him Papi, for bringing an incredibly bright light, a whole new world of creativity and culture and remarkable magic to the family. She said he loved her so deeply, her mother and her, and so long and so vehemently that it would change their whole lives forever. Antonio taught him real passion and discipline. He revealed that he had no idea Johnson would share such loving words about him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The speech proved that she loved him and valued him as much as he did when Banderas was still married to her mother. He has thought and felt that all these years. But he knew it was a confirmation that all those years he and Melanie spent together were years that concerned not only Melanie and him, but the family as well. They were worth everything. He eventually said that no matter what happens, he would always consider Johnson his family. He said he emphasized it that night. And it was very emotional for me because that's life. And that's one of the reasons why he and Melanie can look at each other's faces today. Antonio Banderas created a solid ground of love that Dakota Johnson could not. Antonio Banderas met Dakota's mother, Melanie Griffith, while filming the movie Too Much in the mid-90s. It's no secret that the Griffith-Johnson clan was an awkward couple, plus the alcoholism, drug addiction, and marital infidelity. Dakota has publicly stated that her childhood was detached and upside down, and didn't have an anchor due to her unstable parentage. Antonio knew about the landmine he was walking on, but he had fallen in love with Melanie so much that he couldn't help it. They were both attached to other people. Antonio to actress Anna Lisa, and Melanie to actor Don Johnson. But over time realized that their attraction went beyond being in love. They married on May 14, 1996 and had their daughter Stella on September 24, 1996. The Puss in the Boots actor said adjusting to stepfatherhood had been an uphill battle. Dakota and his brother Alexander were young, and he was inexperienced at parental responsibility. But by immediately welcoming his daughter Stella into their marriage, he was able to overcome his fears and his thoughts by the act of fatherhood that was soon within his grasp in all its chaos and glory. Antonio Banderas also said in an interview that once Dakota and Alexander realized that Antonio would become an integral part of their lives, they lost their guard and started heating up with him. It helped that the children thirsted for normality and stability in their lives and grew increasingly tired of being torn between their parents. Antonio's arrival turned out to be a gift in disguise, as it provided firm ground in which to grow and prosper. While it was relatively painless to gain the favor of his stepchildren, Antonio struggled with Melanie's recurring substance abuse problems. She had been in and out of rehab throughout her marriage. Although these passages caused Antonio great pain, he persevered and worked to support Melanie in her recovery as best he could. She overcame her problems beautifully and added that the whole family cooperated in her rehabilitation. They did all the therapy together. The kids, everyone. It was a unique experience, not just for Melanie. And also, it was all worth it in the end. Dakota Johnson says that his stepfather changed their lives forever. While it's unfortunate that Antonio and Dakota are no longer technically connected because of Antonio and Melanie's divorce, the love they show for each other remains unprecedented and limitless. In a moving speech at the 2009 Hollywood Film Awards, she described, "Antonio was storming into their world with incredibly bright light and a whole new world of creativity and culture." The 50 Shades of Grey actress reiterated that Antonio loved their family with such passion and determination that it turned their world upside down. She praises him for teaching him all about authentic power and discipline, and is happy to consider him a fierce and loyal companion to this day. Antonio was also very enthusiastic about the bond he shares with his former stepdaughter, an avid follower of her career. He told Vulture that he was proud of her whenever he came across a billboard or promotional material featuring her. The most fantastic thing about their relationship is that Antonio is no longer married to Melanie, so it certainly wouldn't be the end of the world if Dakota decided to cut ties and go their separate ways. However, Antonio Banderas would like to maintain friendly relations with his ex-wife and his family. The couple then called it quits and have announced their decision to divorce in a public statement in June 2014, adding that they hope to go through this process lovingly and kindly. Indeed, they have stayed true to their word ever since Antonio told People that he still considered Melanie his best friend, saying that he would love her until the day he dies. Likewise, Dakota and Alexander are still family to him, and he couldn't be more grateful to have played a fatherly role in their lives during their most impressionable years. His unwavering appreciation and gratitude for his step-family exemplify what it is like to find hope in times of hardship. This is not to say that the childhood of Dakota and her brother had been miserable up to that point and that Antonio had served as a miraculous guardian angel to heal them of their suffering. Sure, they both love and adore their biological fathers, but it can always be said that Antonio's presence encouraged them to pursue new magical experiences and thrive like never before. Family love is always around. The idea of mixed or chosen families is not a concept exclusive to the entertainment industry. As time goes on and people feel more inspired to take back control of their lives, you will likely end up in one such arrangement, where you have to set aside your ego and assumptions to interact with a new, perhaps unexpected family member to go. Rather than averting such experiences, as embarrassing as they may be, it may be helpful for you to open your heart and get to know the person. Sometimes you get along, sometimes you don't. But the key is to understand that there is always more room to let people in, to add more love to the mix. If Antonio hadn't put in the heavy lifting as a young father of 3, he wouldn't have been able to reap the rewards in his 60s. What do you think about how Antonio Banderas changed his stepdaughter, Dakota Johnson's life? Do you believe that their healthy relationship helped them grow? Do you believe that their strong ties contribute to their families? Also, what are your thoughts on this video? Feel free to drop your reviews and responses in the comment section below. And before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications on our future content. See you in the next video.